energy, and it was really, really wonderful.
Oh, and Amy, I saw the jackrabbit you were talking about.
All right. Hey, it's that time. Let's go ahead and start the recording here. You've all been warned.
Yes.
It's being recorded.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the hashtag TFR Motivation Monday Zoom. We are Dr. Dondi and Marcy Nettles.
Hey,
we are your hosts tonight, and we've got some very valuable information for you to help you leverage your business with a third-party tool. But before we get into that, let's talk about this YouTube channel.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a really great resource for you as well, because we know that not everybody can hop on here live with us when we're doing these calls or other trainings that we do. And so we make sure that we record them, then we upload them to the Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel. If you have not done so already, please, after the call tonight, go to Team Freedom Reigns on YouTube and subscribe.
Yeah.
Don't just subscribe though. You want to make sure that you ring the bell so that you get notifications every time that we upload new content.
Absolutely.
All right, there we go.
So if you're not getting text messages from LifeVantage, you need to be. So just text 484 or text LFVN to 4848 and opt into the text messaging reminder service. It's pretty amazing.
You know, it really is. It makes it super easy to keep your calendar in check for the things that LifeVantage is offering you. They'll send you a quick text message reminder when it's on. Providing. Now, the monthly marketing playbook contains almost everything that we're going to be talking about here in the announcements. So please make sure that you go and check that out. Become very familiar with it, because this is your business. You need to take ownership of it, but they provide you with all the tools. So again, for this month, we are focusing on Tandem NRF2 as the June product of the month, because we are the NRF2 company. And so we want to make sure that everybody understands the story behind this amazing breakthrough product that is changing people's lives around the world.
And in that playbook, you make sure to use the shareables, because they are already formatted for your Instagram and your Facebook stories.
So cool.
Just a hint there. So Elite Academy is coming up, guys. It is coming up on the 10th and 11th of July. Please register. It's $89 right now. If you wait until the day, it's going to go up to $99. So save yourself $10 and just commit to success in your business by doing what you should have already done, and that is commit to your success by committing to attend all events. Elite Academy, July 10th and 11th. Go pre-register.
It's only actually July 10th. It's only one day, guys. It's only one day.
That's
no
what
excuses.
I meant. July 10th and July 10th. See what it says, July 10th through July 10th.
Yes, I see that. But so no excuses. You don't have to travel. There's no hotel that you need. You can eat out of your own fridge, all the good stuff.
Right.
No excuses. And this is also a tax-deductible event, because you are attending to grow your business, and it's only $89. So get pre-registered.
Yes, and it's on July 10th and July 10th.
Yeah. And then we've got Global Convention. And by the way, guys, this is going to be the start of opening back up with LifeVantage events. And so there's actually the availability of 2,500 seats for in-person attendance for Global Convention, which is going to be more than one day. It's actually October 7th through the 9th. This year in Salt Lake City. So make sure that you go and get pre-registered for that. And you can also pre-register now for the virtual option if you're not able to attend in person, okay? And remember, 2,500 is a hard stop. So once they hit that number, if you haven't pre-registered, you will have to view it via virtual. And this may be one of the last events that's going to be done virtually. So
it's a secret, but we heard from a really trusted source that this may just be the last virtual event. How cool is that?
It's so cool. Can't wait to hug you all. Now, the Flip the Switch business opportunity calls happen every single Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. This is an opportunity for you to share this LifeVantage opportunity with all of your prospects. It is housed on the official LifeVantage page, not the distributor page. It's the LifeVantage page. And that means that you can share it into your groups. You can share it with your friends. You can share it into Messenger. You can tag people, and anyone is able to view it. So take advantage of these opportunity calls every Tuesday night, presented by an elite distributor and hire.
Let's just kind of make that clear. If the information being shown is for prospects, it's going to be on the official LifeVantage Facebook page. If the information being shown is for distributors and trainings, it's going to be on the official LifeVantage distributor
in the group.
Facebook page.
In the group, that's a group. When
Right.
it's the distributor group or the LifeVantage page. Okay, so the business page for LifeVantage is where the opportunity calls is, and then Activate Wednesdays. This is one of those that will be in the official Facebook group for distributors, okay? I love these. They're actually teaching you how you can actually win back old customers and distributors. You can upsell your current and acquire new customers and distributors, all by utilizing the app and promotions that they're giving us. It's like $10 off NRF2 if they haven't ordered within the past 12 months right now. So if you haven't taken advantage of that, make sure that you go into the app under promotions and check out what they're offering right now. But this coming Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, they will be doing another Activate Wednesday call. You don't want to miss it inside of the official LifeVantage distributor group.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, we've got that LTO bath soak. We need to get some of that.
Yeah, I just ordered some. I just ordered it because we have to have it. But we have to have it, guys. And if you have not tried these products yet, I understand if you're not able to order all 7 or 8 right out the gate, but I would say pick 1 or 2 that you're hearing from most. Like I'd say like the facial serum, the beauty serum, right? And the body butter. Gosh, but that soothing balm and that body rub, and okay, you got to pick a couple of them, right? But you got to start.
My favorite is by far, the body butter.
Yeah, it's so good.
It is.
It's you know when I love it the most?
It doesn't feel like anything I've ever had in my hands. It is so, it's hard to actually describe the texture, but it's like, it's just amazing.
So let me tell you a secret. You know when I love the body butter the most? When he's rubbing it on my feet. It's awesome. So guys, it's a really cool way to take advantage of the opportunity of caring for your significant other in a really cool way. Give a foot rub using the body butter. It's so good.
It is really good.
It is.
Success Mastery every Saturday, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, which makes it 9 o'clock Pacific Time. And that would make it 12 o'clock Eastern Time. This has been going on for 15 months, guys. Unbelievable. Top-notch people giving you top-notch skills on how to build a top-notch business. So why wouldn't you spend the 45 minutes to 60 minutes every Saturday? Put it on your calendar because it is invaluable information, which is guaranteeing your success if you tune in, if you take notes, and if you implement.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just another way to take ownership of your business. And again, this is for distributor training, so it will be inside of the Facebook group, the official LifeVantage page. Okay, LifeVantage Academy is coming up again really quickly in just a couple weeks. The 3rd Saturday of each month will be LVA. Make sure that you pre-register for that. There is a charge of $25 for this. You can attend live in 3 different locations in Orlando, Florida, Phoenix, Arizona, and Salt Lake City, Utah. So make sure that you get on and you get registered, whether you're going to be attending live in one of the 3 live locations, or you're going to be attending virtually and watching the Salt Lake location. Get pre-registered as quickly as possible and commit to your business.
And don't go to, I want to pound a point home here. If you are new to this company or you're new to LifeVantage Academy, you've never been to one of these events, either virtual or in person, and there's 3 in-person locations and virtual from Salt Lake City, think about it this way. For a $25 investment for a 4-hour training, which is $6.25 an hour, think about the value of $6.25 an hour to hear from someone who has built at least a $1.2 million business. For $6.25 an hour, this is invaluable information. It's literally worth thousands of dollars, but you're getting it for $6.25 an hour. It should be non-negotiable. If you can find a better value for 4 hours to learn from a person who's built at least a $1.2 million business for $25 over 4 hours, then go do that. I don't think that there is one, especially if you're wanting to find out exactly what it takes to build a LifeVantage business from someone who's already done and built at least a $1.2 million business for $6.25 an hour. It's the best $6.25 you'll ever spend.
Yep. So in June, the date is June 19th. And keep in mind that in July, there won't be a LifeVantage Academy because if we have a corporate, like Elite Academy or convention than LifeVantage Academy. I believe, at least that's what it used to be. So we'll have to look into that. So it might be different now that LifeVantage is yep, exactly. But just think about that. But just get pre-registered for June. Super important to attend these events. Now, keep in mind, this is the last month to qualify for Wanderlust. If you are getting close and you're on the edge, push, baby, because you got to get your feet in the sand, right? Get those toes in the sand. 3 different ways to earn your points. Selling product, that 5 for 500 is a requirement to have 3 points from the sell option. You also have to make sure that you've ranked up to Pro 4 by the end of this month in order to qualify. And then you also get maintenance points for the ranking up that you have done previously before the month of June. So congratulations to those that have already qualified, and let's get it to those who are super close. But remember, there's 3 ways to earn those points. And one of the ways, to earn the points was that sell option, the 5 for 500. That means you're creating 5 new accounts, whether it's customers or distributors, that equal at least 500 in personal volume, and they each have to have a minimum of 40 PV to qualify. Now, getting the points for Wanderlust is awesome, but what about getting the share of the pool bonus? So it's been ranging anywhere from $100 to $200 each month, and you are open to qualify for more than 1 share. So 5 for 500, that's a great way to get an additional bonus into your pocket each month.
Yes, it is. Now, the Shooting Stars Club, this is the 4th month, because now we're in June. This started back in March, and huge thank you again to Elite Pro 7, Kim Jakes, for this idea. So Shooting Stars Club, how do you qualify? You enroll 2 accounts into your business, either distributors or customers or both, with a total value, PV value of 100. So 2 new accounts totaling 100 in PV, and you're in the Shooting Stars Club.
All right. So congratulations to the May qualifiers of the Shooting Stars Club. We've got Marjorie, Adana, Odell, Helen, Barbara Ann, Dawn, Melanie, Mary Ellen, May, Bob and Laura.
Hey, us.
Hey, us. Kennelly, Richard, Linda Grace, Laura, Abelina, Billy, Brooke, Chris and Sarah, Brogan, Emmy, Tim, Jeanette, Meryl, Ranelli, Cynthia, Elizabeth, Sharifa, Lowry, Roseanne, and Grace. Congratulations on being Shooting Stars in the month of May. And so the month of June has just gotten started. We've got 2 qualifiers already. Congratulations to Adana and Marjorie. And you can see there is plenty of room here for you to get your name into the Shooting Stars Club for the month of June. Now, there's something else going on this month, right?
Yes. The Crush the Leaderboard promo.
Yeah, the month in action, right? So 3 different ways that you can earn points in the month of action. So first of all, you've got to create a team. There can be 5 distributors in your team, and it can be cross-line. It can be part of your same team. It can be somebody you've never met before. You just got connected on the Facebook group, right? So build your team of 5. You're going to use the app and organize yourself into your team. Then you're going to choose the team leader, create your team in the app, and add your team members in. If you haven't seen the video yet that we did last week with the other elite leaders that we're part of this month in action with, make sure that you either go into the Team Freedom Reigns Facebook group if you're in there, and if you're not and you're a part of a different team, go ahead and send a message on Facebook, and we can send that link over to you to make sure that you get that, okay? Then make sure you check out all of the details on lifevantage.com under the promos as well.
So 1 is build your team. 2 is start earning points. How do you earn points? You invite to the information, you share a tool, and then you invite to the team. And it's broken down into 3 ways to earn points. Every invite is 1 point. Every time you utilize a tool, it's 2 points. Every time you introduce that prospect to a team member, it's 3 points. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and then guess what? You can actually get 5 pointers too. So the 5 pointers is for registering for the events. So make sure that you are registered for July Elite Academy and get 5 points. Register for the June LVA and get 5 more points. And then make sure that you also pre-register for Global Convention, and you'll get another 5 points. So that's 15 points per team member that can go into earning the rewards, which are pretty awesome.
They are awesome. Look at those. And they're for dollar value in the store. With swag, and you spend it however you want. whether it's 250 points, 500 points, or 1,000 points.
Yep. So for 250 points, each member on the team will receive a $50 gift card to the LifeVantage store.
Pretty awesome.
500 points, each member will get $250 gift card. And when your team reaches 1,000 points, you will each receive a $500 gift card to the LifeVantage store for swag. That could be swag for you. That could be for promotions for your team. That could be for gifts. That could be for incentives. It could be for all kinds of different things, guys. But what I love about this promotion is that sure, the top 3 teams are going to get flown into LifeVantage to be able to participate in July Elite Academy live on the dime of LifeVantage, but everybody that participates can win. Getting 250 points in the month is not difficult if you're just applying the actions and the behaviors of sharing this information. So get out there, get your team together, and get busy, because we want all of you to crush the leaderboard. As a matter of fact, we're doing a promo inside of the promo with the other 4 elite leaders that we're doing this with. So 5 teams are all working together to crush the leaderboard. And the way that you can become a VIP on the leaderboard is just by enrolling 2 new accounts in the month. So distributor or customer that equal 100 in PV or more in the month of June. Sound familiar? Sound like the shooting stars? How about being a shooting star and an MVP both in the same month, right? So you're going to be receiving recognition throughout the month. You'll also receive leaderboard MVP recognition cards signed by all of the elite leaders that are participating in this, plus a special invitation to a leaderboard MVP Zoom with Taylor Worry.
Then Taylor Worry.
So it's going to be amazing, guys. So make sure that you get out there and you are in action in the month of June. And these are the 2, again, you saw their names on the shooting stars list, right? Well, Adana and Marjorie have already qualified for the leaderboard MVP, and they want every single one of you to get your name on this list with them. So let's get busy.
So good. This promotion actually doesn't even seem fair. For corporate, I mean.
Oh, seriously.
They're putting out so much money.
A ton of bucks in the LV store, guys.
Wow.
Tons. You want to announce
Yes.
this?
So starting next Monday, we will officially be taking our children on a national parks tour of the United States. We're going to 4, perhaps 5 different national parks. And as a result, we will not be presenting the TFR Motivation Monday calls, but we have none other than Elite Pro 7 Kim Jakes for the 14th of June, and none other than Elite Pro 7 Sarah and Chris Smith for June 21st. Thank you guys. They are incredible leaders, proven leaders, and cannot wait to hear results from them or results from you guys on how amazing they make this TFR Motivation Monday calls in our absence. And they are super, super, super capable.
Yeah, absolutely. We're excited about their topics. All right, guys. So here we are down to today's call and education process and motivation and empowerment and just everything, seriously, because it's all about using the ThinkDirty app to leverage your LifeVantage business. I don't know if you've really thought about this app as being a tool. I know that we think about the LifeVantage app as being a tool, right? And we use it frequently, but have you used the ThinkDirty app as a tool in educating people about our products yet?
Well, I think it's so much more valuable than just a tool. And let's just use ABC Primetime as a comparison. LifeVantage did not make the ABC Primetime video. ABC News made the Primetime video, but it is a third-party tool that is, to this day, there's not been a more valuable tool to promote LifeVantage businesses than the ABC Primetime. Well, think about this ThinkDirty app in that kind of the vein, because we did not make this. It's already there. And here's the other thing. You are giving people a very good tool, whether they buy products from you or not, because they will be much, much better capable of buying products that are environmentally friendly and less toxic for themselves and their family with this tool than before they ever knew about it. So this is where you can be the bearer of good news, empower them to use this app that anybody around the world can use to look at the products they're already buying. And once they have identified it, and we'll talk to you about strategies here, it puts them in a really great place. But even better, it puts you in a really great place to continue the conversation and show them how important this valuable tool is with regard to our products. So check this out, guys.
Yeah. And you know what? One more thing on top of that too, is that I love that you are adding value. You're adding value to people by helping them feel empowered on what they're choosing to be using on their bodies and their children's bodies and even around their households. So that's number one, is that we should always be looking for ways to add more value, right? But on top of it, what ThinkDirty has done is it's actually given us great guidance in our product development as well. Because before they go and develop any products, they actually keep it in mind and they mindfully formulate our new products so that they will rate clean on the ThinkDirty app. So from the very step one, they are thinking about how our products are going to look on this app. So let's move a little bit further here, talking about this tool.
So because, again, I just mentioned this is a third-party tool, you can use it and it becomes a very valuable source for starting and continuing conversations. I mean, think about this. Every time you go shopping, even if you already know what you're going to buy because you've used it before, do it publicly. Pick up products and scan the barcodes. And just people may ask, what are you doing? Because when you see people doing that, we do this all the time. People will ask questions. What are you doing? I'm checking the toxicity of these products. And then you can even say, nope, too toxic, put it back, grab another one. So it's obvious that people are eavesdropping and they will start the conversation. And then you can show them here, right there, and show them how to download it right then. And before they leave the store, you just gave them a significant blessing. And then here's the challenge. Or here's the challenge to them. Go pick the products you're using and go check out how they rate on here. And then when you see them in the next aisle, ask them, what'd you find? And start the conversation as you pass each other in the aisle. Keep the conversation going. It's really, really awesome to do that.
Yeah. And so the ways that you can use this for upselling the current, winning back the old, and acquiring the new, you can see there's some scripts there that you can use or just play around with. This is just to kind of be thought-provoking, right? Come up with your own scripts that sound like you. But under the upsell the current is using less toxic ingredients and products important to you and your family. How are you checking for toxicity levels? Right? And just ask that question of your current customers and distributors. And then when they say, well, I don't really have a way, it's like, well, have you ever thought about the ThinkDirty app?
Yeah, everybody's using it. Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, and you can show them how to download it, educate them on how to use it. And then you can show them, how to scan their own products that they're using in their home and see what level of toxicity that they're actually unknowingly introducing into their body and their families. Wellness. And then win back the old. You want me to keep reading these? Customers and distributors. I know using good quality ingredients and products is important to you. How about less toxic ingredients and products? They all basically, these scripts say really close to the same thing, right? You could probably almost use the same script for everybody, right? To introduce them to the ThinkDirty app. And then acquiring the new customers and distributors. Who do you know that is trying to focus on using less toxic ingredients and products? And that's even a great question that you could ask of your current customers to get them start thinking about who they could start adding value to as well. And this could get them thinking about who they could also start sharing our products with. So are you using the ThinkDirty app that everyone is talking about?
Yes.
I hope that you guys are using it.
And here's the actual scores. This is what's in the numbers, because think of it like a traffic light. Green is go, yellow is proceed with caution, and red is stop, meaning don't use the product anymore. Well, here's the 8 to 10s. And what it means is the product's ingredients have potential serious negative long-term health effects, meaning don't put it on or in your body. It's bad for you and the environment. 4 to 7s, our product ingredients have potential moderate negative long-term health effects. But look at the 0 to 3. Product does not contain any ingredients which have a documented potential negative health impact. Green means go.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Now, look at the NR, ingredients not yet rated. It is possible that when you use the bar graph or use the scanner or you type in the product name, even especially if it's a reputable name that you've heard of before, if nothing comes back, there may be a reason that they don't want the ThinkDirty app to know about it, which is why they have not submitted it, because companies that want to know, they want you to know, they want their products in there, they submit them. But here's the other thing. If you scan it and it's not in there, you can submit it. And then ThinkDirty will do it, and they'll post it. They'll come up with the numbers, and then they'll post it. Because I guarantee you, there's lots of companies who wish their product scores were not in this app. That is leverage for you. That's power for you, especially if you find out some of the products you may already be using.
Yeah. And you know what, guys, this is just another verification of why LifeVantage is different.
Yes.
Because when we were formulating our new body care products, we kept in mind exactly what it would take to get green numbers on the ThinkDirty app, right? And so that means that we actually, because we got our numbers the same day we launched this new system, we submitted our products months ago in order for them to be able to do their evaluation so that we could get this amazing tool back in time for you to be able to start sharing this information. So let's go forward a little bit more and share how you can actually do that.
So because you've got two options. When you open up the app, it looks like the first picture on the left. And you see there at the top where that red circle is, you can actually type in either ideally the manufacturer's name. So what is the company that's producing this product? Type it in there, and then it will give you examples. Like I typed in LifeVantage. If you see the picture right to the right of it, it shows our body lotion. It shows our soothing balm, our body rub. And look at the scores, guys. Zeros.
It's amazing.
Which is, you can't get more clean and green than 0. That is exactly how we formulated these products, with those numbers in mind. That is so powerful. So it's the ThinkDirty Shop Clean. And now if you also on that main screen, when you first open the app, you see at the bottom with that circle, that's the barcode reader. Touch on that, it will open up your camera, and then you hover your camera over the bar graph, and what it will do is bring the product up and give you the scores.
Yeah. So guys, what I highly suggest is that when you're sharing information with your prospects about LifeVantage products and you want to share with them ThinkDirty, share with them first our product, like a video from your replicated website, and maybe even product information sheets, maybe FAQs, that sort of thing, so that they've already had a chance to take a look at your website. Okay. And that's going to come up into play here in just a second.
Powerful.
Okay. So share your website, your replicated website, with your prospects so that they've taken a look and that it's been opened up in their browser, because it's going to be really powerful you here in just a moment. Okay. But before we get there, finish going through this.
This happens to come up often, which is why we use this example, especially when we're talking about personal care products, in this case, shampoos and conditioners, because it's a product you tend to go through quite often. So we don't buy our shampoo and conditioner in stores anymore, ever since the LifeVantage amazing 3-part hair care system came out. But we do go, when we're in the store, we go over to Start Conversations and we pull it out and we're scanning it. And this is a product line that a lot of people use because of the name. Look at the first part of the name, Pure. So what people think of when they hear this company's name and they're pure, they think they're pure ingredients and it's a clean product.
It's actually pure deceit.
But it is not. No. Look at that. And people freak out when they see that because they think that they think they're being health conscious, environmentally conscious, and they're buying a good product. And it may keep your hair, it may get your hair clean.
It's pure chemicals.
That's the end of where the goodness comes. It's pure chemicals, and it's
pure
the
junk.
Advertising is pure crap.
Sorry, guys. But it's the truth. It really is the truth. And as a matter of fact, it's funny because at the event we were at this last weekend, I was sitting down with one of our business partners and she had a guest with her. And we were just talking about the different things that we had to offer. And I actually went through this and I asked her what she used and she said Pureology. Yeah. And so I pulled up the ThinkDirty app and I typed it in and I showed it to her and she's like, well, that explains a lot. Because she's been dealing with a lot of health concerns.
Well, that was 2 people in 2 out of 2 in 3 days, because we left the day before we left. We had somebody here in our house. We were setting up on it, giving a shopping cart. Yeah. That was the same products that she used.
Yeah. So let's
to her dismay, she saw those numbers.
So we're going to keep going here because we're going to actually show you a live demo of how to use ThinkDirty, how to download it, all that kind of stuff. So let me get my phone up on here on the screen for you. All right, cool. There it is. Will you check on, make sure that it comes up here on Facebook? It should, because it looks like it's going to. So as you can see here, the App Store, this is an Apple phone, guys. So if you have a Droid, I can't help you. I'm sorry. Okay. But for Apple, you know where to go for your Droids, right? To get your app. So go to your Google Play and download it. But in the App Store, I'm just going to open this up and I'm going to search for ThinkDirty, and it's going to come up here. Oh, looky right there. I'm going to select ThinkDirty. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so it's the second one down right there where it says ThinkDirty, right? Learn beauty ingredients is what that is. Mine says open because I've already downloaded it. It will say get if you have not downloaded it yet, and you need to download it to your phone to be able to use it, okay? So now I'm gonna go ahead and go out and we're going to find the actual ThinkDirty. Okay, so here's the ThinkDirty app. It's exactly what Dondi was showing you as soon as it opens up here all of the way. But if we wanted to go in and just search a product by name. So we actually have a couple products that we pulled out of our kids. Here, let's hold that up. We pulled it out, what they used to use out from underneath their sink. We found these. So Tresemme.
And let me show why before we knew, why did we buy this? Because it talks about pro collection, that this is what professionals use, used by professionals.
Right.
Truth in advertising? I think not.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's just kind of not that's what it is. All right, so if we wanted to put in Tresemme, we can actually put in Tresemme. Okay, look, so we're gonna have all of these Tresemme products come up. All right. Now the one that we're specifically, look at those are all 8s. These are all toxic. By the way, we've cleaned all these products out of our kids' bathroom. They have our True Science products in there. Our house is True Science 5. But look at that. Those are all 8s, you guys. So that was how we just put the name in there and just searched for it. But if I wanted to do the barcode scanner down there in the bottom, see where it's green? Barcode. And on the screen, see where it's green down at the bottom? I'm just clicking on that. It opens up. You can actually see the computer there, but it's going to quickly see how fast that was. Oh my gosh. Do you see how fast that was? But look at all these products. The fragrance, a lot of the times is the culprit. Okay, guys? But fragrance, a lot of the times can be carcinogenic. It can be causing all kinds of different problems inside of our bodies and outside of our bodies. So that is a way to use the barcode. And then Axe.
Now this one, we got this for a very specific reason, Axe Body Wash, because it is the #1 male body wash brand in the world.
And our 15-year-old son wanted it. Right. So let's scan this one and see what it says. Oh, look at that again, guys. It's an 8. Right?
8.
So I challenge you guys, download the ThinkDirty app. Go around to all of the different products that you have in your houses and, start using that barcode and start really cleaning out the toxicity from your home first, right? And get True Science products into your house, because when we put in True Science in here, well, actually, let's go there they all are. So look at all these True Science products, guys. Go ahead.
I wanted to mention something too. If you notice on both of those products, it's not unusual. In fact, it's more common that the most toxic ingredient happens to be the fragrance. Why do you think that is? You might be thinking, well, why don't they just make it a less toxic fragrance? Because the #1 thing, and we go and watch in the aisle in the store, is that most people will unscrew the top and they'll smell it. It's the #1 buying choice. They're not looking to, I wonder what shampoo cleans my hair. That's what they all do. They're looking to see if their experience is going to be pleasurable to the nose. The fragrance is the #1 influence in the purchasing habits of the customers, which is why it's very important. However, the thing that hooks them the most usually is the most toxic, and that's why they say things like, it says right on the bottle, the #1 body wash in the world for men. It says right on the bottle, used by professionals. That's to disguise the fact, because it smells pleasurable to you, which is usually the greatest violator.
And one of the things I want you guys to know is that like Dondi said before, is that there is no truth in advertising. Just for example, so our granddaughter, just the light of our lives, right? She's amazing. She's beautiful. She's 4.5. And when she first started coming over and staying the night at Grandma and Grandpa's house, we wanted to make sure that we had good products for her. So we asked around, it's like, what's the best product for us to be able to use for washing her hair, for using for her cleanser and that kind of thing. And we were told a brand that said it was organic and it said it was natural. Both of those were on the
Good
label,
buzzwords.
okay, guys? And they're words that are being tossed around like crazy. When we used the ThinkDirty app on that product, it was an 8. I was sick to my stomach that I had been using that on our granddaughter. It made me sick. So now she gets to use our True Science products all the time when she's staying here, right? Because look at these numbers, you guys. We start out with the majority being zeros. Okay, so look at this. Okay, so our body lotion, 0. Soothing balm, 0. Body rub, 0. Beauty serum, 0. Hand cream, 0. Our deodorants is 0. The scalp serum's a 1. Eye serum's a 1. Nourishing conditioner's a 1. Body wash is a 1. Anti-aging cream is a 1. Our shampoo is a 1. Perfecting lotion's a 1, facial cleanser is a 1, and our refining mask is a 2. Guys, this is freaking amazing.
Green means go.
Yes. What you've just done is you have empowered the people that you know to take better care of themselves and their families. And this is one of the top things being searched right now because people are actively looking for non-toxic or low toxic items to be able to be replacing those chemical laden products that they're learning are so bad for them. So this is an amazing tool for you. So I'm going to go back to one of my favorites. How about the beauty serum? Okay, so this beauty serum is so good. And remember, you will have already shared your replicated website with your prospect. This is really important, guys, for you to catch this, what I'm going to share with you right now. Share your replicated website with your prospects, okay? Because what happens is that with the artificial intelligence, with the cookies that's built into all of these websites, with the caches that are caught on their computer, your replicated website is what's going to come up anytime that they put in LifeVantage.com. Okay, that's really important because if they have already been into your replicated website, even if they just go to LifeVantage.com, it's going to automatically open up with that. Have you noticed that that's what happens when you go into LifeVantage.com? Is that it just automatically opens up your replicated website? Or when you click on one of the amazing blogs that the company shares, it automatically opens up into your replicated website. How does that happen? It's called cookies. It's called caches. It means that artificial intelligence is gathering your information and it's storing it on your prospect's computer. Okay, why that's so important? You see how amazing this product is. Who wouldn't want to buy it? Everybody's going to want to buy this, especially when you show them how it's working for you, right? So up there in the top right, do you see where the shop with the shopping cart is? When you click on that, oh, look at that. It says LifeVantage.com down there. And so when you click on LifeVantage.com, look at that.
Takes them right to your replicated
Oh my gosh,
website.
That looks like us on the screen. That's our website.
It's also the exact product you were just looking at.
Yeah, on our website.
That is so cool.
And look, they can then scroll down. They can see how they can purchase it for the one-time order or how they can subscribe and save. Is this blowing your ever-loving mind right now? Guys, if this is blowing your mind, give me just like some fire or something in the comment section that this is just blowing your ever-loving mind and that you're going to start sharing your replicated website. You're going to start using the ThinkDirty app and you're going to start getting more customers just by adding value. By educating people on what is toxic in their homes, what is toxic in their medicine cabinets that they're putting on their faces, they're using in their hair. Because think about it, the toxicity that you put on your body or in your hair is being absorbed directly into your bloodstream and into your brain and traveling around every other area of your body. all of your vital organs are receiving that toxicity. And so if we can help people lower that load,
and two things
so
that happen
much value
right here. If you notice, you see two different prices: one-time order and subscribe and save. Because this, if you're walking through this process with someone and they see that price and they know that they're using a competitive or a similar type of a product, and they may have this response: wow, that's expensive. Your response should be something, and I want to thank Rita Goad for this.
Yes, Pro 7.
That what happens is because they're looking at it purely from an affordability standpoint, right? So what you could say in response is, you know what? Oftentimes, cheap products aren't good, and good products aren't cheap.
Yeah.
You're getting what you're paying for. What's more important to you? Saving some money and putting toxic chemicals into your body, or spending a little more money and knowing you're not putting toxic chemicals into your body? It's just a complete turnaround. Gets them off of focusing on price and looking at results, especially with a product that you use every single day.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
and then talk about affordability.
Yeah.
Subscribe and save.
Yeah, and the savings that is there. Plus, when they subscribe, it's free shipping as well, remember? And so I also love that once it opens up to your replicated website, then they can go and they can peruse, right? They can check out all the different stuff. First, they can see, oh my gosh, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Oh, and no hassle subscriptions. You mean I can quit at any time? That's really cool. Really great information for them to be able to see right there. And then on top of it, if they want to know more information, see right here, there's the videos that they can see. So what's in here is we've got we've got a quick overview of what this product is the first one. Then you're going to have a scientific overview done by doctors on the scientific advisory board. And then the last one here, that's the video, is going to be the FAQ video that's done for this product. Each one of the products has its own FAQ video. And then there's all kinds of amazing shareables that you can grab right from here to be able to share into your social media as well. But they can also be taking a look at this. And so guys, just keep on, scrolling down. They'll be educated. And again, there's that ThinkDirty,
zero,
right? All of the different things. Oh, and I love this one too. Let's see. You can learn more about the broad spectrum CBD oil by checking out this QR code. We're a United Natural Product Alliance member. Guys, there's so much information right here, and that is all because you shared your URL. You added value by educating them on the ThinkDirty app, what's toxic. You shared with them how non-toxic our products are, and then they went into this shop option, and it went directly to your replicated URL because you had already shared it with them. So this is just a really great way for you to just kind of tie everything together, put a bow on it, and just help people start feeling better, looking better, performing better, inside out, outside in, and just all the way around.
Yeah. And before you go, so if you look up at the upper right corner of that Marcy screen there, you see the overall product score is a 0. If you look down into the green section, you see there's multiple ingredients. And if you see right where it says dirty in that little red rectangle, directly above that, it says ingredients 35. There's 35 individual ingredients in this product, and each of them has its own ThinkDirty score. So you may be seeing some 3s and some 2s and some 1s, but the overall product score is a 0. But we have some of the ingredients in there, maybe a 3. Again, still green is good. What it is that ingredient, what role it plays in the overall use of that product is why you see some 3s, but the overall score is a 0. But if sometimes you'll find people that are very, very, very focused on ingredients. They want to know, what is that ingredient? Well, there is no ingredient left off. They can research every single ingredient.
And you can even open up each one of the ingredients to see exactly what it is.
Scroll back up a little bit. If you see where it says also known as, because as Marcy said before, there's oftentimes not truth in advertising. Some companies will use a different name of a known toxic chemical. This actually shows what those other names are for this ingredient. So you cannot be fooled unless you just don't know how to use this tool. But this tool is so valuable, especially for people that are focusing on the ingredients and the scores and the deception that's out there. This catches it every time. This gives people power to be very, very educated and knowledgeable consumers of products that are less toxic, and in case non-toxic like ours, and good for the person and the environment.
And so if you get those questions from people, well, why does that product have this in it, right? A specific thing. Why does this product have silica in it? You can open it up. You can see all the different names of it. The usage, why it's being used is right there. And it can also have the health impacts on it that could potentially be there. Because even green ingredients, which this is a 3, can still have, like some people can have allergies to it, because that's one of the reasons why natural scents can have a higher ThinkDirty rating, because there's more people that are allergic to a natural scent, like from an oil or something like that, than a natural or a synthetic that has been created. So it's so powerful. There's so many different things that you can get from this, but what I wanted to show you is this down here at the bottom. So the ThinkDirty advice, this tells you that it went through manual vetting, which includes a detailed review of company's complete fragrance policy, use of preservatives and products components of essential oils. All ingredients are rated by our system and reviewed by us. Overall product ratings may also be adjusted on a case-by-case basis. We encourage users to review each ingredient rating in detail by tapping on each ingredient tab. But then we've got the 5 certifiers. So this product, our beauty serum, is 100% ingredients rated 0 to 3. It's a full disclosure certified, non-GMO, no phthalates and paraben free, guys. This is huge. So when you start getting those types of questions, like, well, is this product paraben free? Now you know where you can go to get the answer to that. Instead of sending it out, asking questions of all different people that may not know, now you know where to go, guys. Look here first for those types of questions. So anything else that you want to add in here? I just think that this is super powerful. I want to challenge
you guys to use this. Go to the store to educate yourself. And then once you've gotten better educated yourself and you've looked at the ingredients and you know how to use the app, then every time you shop, pull it out.
I see a barcode I want to scan right there.
Every time you go to the store, bring it with you and use it and educate people that you're shopping next to.
Okay, so
here's an example.
So this is, yes, that's why I wanted to do it. So this is actually on Lens Cleaner, because ThinkDirty is not just for personal care products that you put on your body. It's also for cleaning ingredients that you could be using around your house, that kind of stuff. But if you ever want to actually add an item in, you can do that. And all you have to do is so you want to submit it, you would have to take, these are the things that they want you to do. You type in the product name, the brand name, then you want to take a picture, 2 of them, one of the front of the packaging and one of the back of the packaging, because you want to make sure that you capture all of the ingredients so that they can go through and check them all out. So this is just a way that you can actually, if there's something that you want to find out what it is, you can submit it. It will take a while because they go very thoroughly through every single one, but just another thing that you can actually use the ThinkDirty app for.
I did it once with a Tom's of Maine bar soap, and it took about 8 weeks after I submitted it before I actually saw it in the ThinkDirty app. So I'm not sure if that's their standard, how long it takes. That's how long it took when I actually submitted one. And I don't know if I was the only one or there was others that did it. It was just after the day I submitted it to the day I saw it, and there was about 8 weeks.
So let's see. I think that the Canadian, it might be on the not for resale.
NFR, yeah.
Yeah, for the body care. I'm just answering questions here. The question was, can Canadian preferred customers order the new personal care products? So you might have to check the not for resale Canadian site for that. Awesome.
And product questions. Anytime you have a question about a product questions at LifeVantage.com would be a great way to get that question answered. And sorry, we don't know off the top of our head.
Yeah, and I would just, and before you send it in, even just look in the resources that we have. And then if it's not on the Canadian site, go and check out the NFR site for Canada first. and then send in the email if you can't find it, because they get inundated with
Yes.
that kind of stuff. So guys, thank you so much for joining us here today. We are super excited for this information that we were able to share on the ThinkDirty app. Please make sure that you are participating in the June month of action, and just, take your business seriously. Remember, 15 or more presentations a month, right? Attending all events, they're non-negotiable. What's next?
Stay in control of your business.
Yes, absolutely. And
always do what you say you're going to do.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
And what's the fifth one?
Promote.
So that's what we're doing right now, guys. Get busy, share the information, ITT, use the app. You've got Elite Academy coming up in July. You've got convention coming up in October. LVA on the 19th of this month. It looks like Salt Lake City might already be sold out. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll check into that as well. But guys, let's do this thing. It's our businesses. Let's take ownership of it, and let's get out there sharing it with the world, because everybody needs to know about it. It's not fair for us to be stingy. All right. Have a great night, guys. We love you. Let us know how we can serve you.
See ya.